I despise the religion is because this.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Everyone has the free will to despise whatever they wish to despise. However, the reality is that you don't fully understand, or that many people do not fully understand Islam. And also many people, such as this man here, has not fully reflected upon what he believes in. So he says that he despises Islam because Islam teaches that his God did not die for his sins. Now, let us reflect on this statement. His God, right? He believes that his God died for his sins. So his God died. Let's pause. God died. One of the necessary attributes of God, right? One of the attributes of God that God must have, that he cannot be considered God if he doesn't have it, is life. For example, another necessary attribute of God is existence, that God exists. If someone were to say that my God no longer exists, then we know that, okay, this must conclude, or this must be concluded, or we must conclude that the one you claim to be God must not be God, because he must exist. Alhamdulillah. So God must have life, which is a necessary attribute of God. Now, if God no longer has life, then the opposite of life would be death. God died. Therefore, if he's dead, then he's not alive. And if he's not alive, then who's running everything? Hence, he's not God. If I use hence correct, if that's the right word. Or thus. Someone correct me, inshallah. I believe it's hence. Or therefore, he cannot be, as in his God, so-called God, cannot be God, truly. Because he died. Now let's continue. Died for my sins. Well, if God revealed that he forgives sins, because in reality sins are transgressions against God, then what's the need for him to die for the sins or for the transgressions you did against him? That doesn't make any sense. For example, let's say this man here, let me use a different, this is Malcolm X guy. He steals my pillow, right? He steals my pillow. So he transgressed against me. He committed a crime against me, right? It's a sin, right? Towards me, in a sense, right? Using that word. Sin is a crime against God, right? So he committed a crime against me. I can forgive him. I can forgive him. I'm not going to die for the crime he did against me. That does not make any sense. If anything, you gotta die. Right? If anything. Right? Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So if anyone reflects carefully, thoughtfully, reflectively, if that makes sense, then this doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. God died for my sins. Then he's not God. Because he's dead. Alhamdulillah. And then also today's Easter Sunday. He was resurrected. Well, if someone died, we know that because he's dead, he cannot give himself life because he's dead. He cannot wake back up because he's dead. Someone must give him life for him to rise up again or become alive again, be resurrected. So who was the one that resurrected him? Not himself, because he's dead at that point. And whoever resurrected him is the one who gave him life. He cannot give himself life because he's dead. Only one who is alive, has life, can give life. But if he's dead, he doesn't have life to give himself. He can't do anything because he's dead. Alhamdulillah. Right? So many people, perhaps it is too much work for them to reflect. So they just opt out. We just believe. But you have to believe with proof. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. What I said is enough. So everyone has the free will to despise whatever they wish. But think about what you believe in before death. Because perchance, it's the wrong belief. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Peace.